Red versus black, which one will you choose? Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Thank you very much for joining me. I'm like a rose between two thorns today, surrounded by these amazing shiny boots. And that's what we're going to be doing today. We're going to be trying these amazing Pleaser boots on in both red and black. And I'm going to be sharing with you what I love about these thigh-high boots and also what I love about the colours red and black. So when it comes to shiny fashion, I do feel like the colours red and black really do take over. And I think that's down to the fact that they do seem to shine better than any other colour. So I've actually had these Pleaser boots for a very long time. And I actually bought these to do some of my pole dancing in because they're very good at sticking to the pole when doing lots of different tricks. So I never actually bought them with the intention of wearing them for photo shoots and for the kind of content that I do now. They were always going to be a dancing shoe. So that does mean, unfortunately, that they do have a few knocks and bruises on them, shall we say, but they are a very much loved boot and a staple piece in my shiny collection for sure. Now, I loved the black boots so much that I just had to get them in red. It was only last year that I bought these in red, and after seeing how much I wore the black ones, I just thought it made sense to get them in my second favourite colour when it comes to shininess, which was red. Not to mention the fact that I also got a brand new red latex catsuit last year, and I thought that the red pair would make a perfect addition to that combo. So I've just got a black base outfit today, and I have gone with a leather look catsuit today. I didn't want to go with any PVC or latex, and the reason being is I just wanted the shine to be and the focus to be on the boots rather than the outfit, just so you can see how beautiful they shine. So I think that they'll look great with this black base outfit, and I'm going to go and try the black ones on first. So be right back. That's them on. Now for the hard part. So I'm just lacing up these boots. So when these boots do come, they do not come laced up. So when you buy them new, or at least mine didn't anyway, I did have to do all the lacing up. But the good news is, once the main laces are done, they do have a inside zipper all the way up. So it is just the zipper, tightening the laces, and then the buckles that you will have to do to get them on. Okay, that's one boot done, fastened, buckled. Here we go with the second one. I actually had somebody comment on one of my videos of these boots saying that I'd buckled them wrong because I didn't put the buckles on the sides. But I do like to go one loop further forward just so that the buckles can be seen a little bit more from the front view. So I don't think it's wrong, it's just different to how maybe everybody else does it. And that would probably sum me up because I'm a different kind of girl. Okay, and they are on. Okay, so let me tell you a little bit more about these amazing boots. These are the Flamingo 3028 thigh-high boots, and obviously these are in black. They're a nice lace front zip inner with the buckle design, and they have a 4-inch platform and an 8-inch heel. So they are very high, very, very, very shiny and very beautiful indeed. Now, as I said before, I've had these boots for quite some time now. So when I am showing you these close-ups, you might be able to see that some of the PVC, when you look up close, has begun to kind of wrinkle a little bit in places. And they have a few scuffs, but that is just proof that these are much loved boots and definitely my most worn pair out of my whole collection. Being black, obviously these boots go with so many of my outfits, and that contributes to the amount that they have been worn because they simply make any outfit look absolutely amazing. I've worn these with my latex catsuits, with latex dresses, skirts, lingerie, even on their own sometimes, which obviously I haven't shared here. But they are just the most fantastic boots, and in my opinion, I really could not live without these. Are they easy to walk in? Luckily for me, I'm very used to walking in super high heels and boots like this, so I'm very much used to it, but it does take practice. That being said, the 4-inch platform along with the 8-inch heel does kind of balance out the height. So although you do feel much higher, the kind of instep in terms of your foot placement, it isn't that brutal, not as brutal as you might seem. So it is much easier than you might think. How tall do these boots make me? Without any heels, I'm around 5'4". With these heels on, I tower at a nice 6 foot tall. Lots of people ask me if I have to shine these boots. I don't. These are a PVC coated boot, so they are already shiny. Although sometimes if I am wearing my latex, I might just buff them up a little bit with the cloth just to give them that extra shine. So that is the black pair. I absolutely love these, and I think that these will forever be my very favourite pair of boots. These are the first pair of thigh-high boots that I ever owned, and they're still the same pair that I very first bought. And so I think I've got a bit of a soft spot for them, you know? They've got a very special place in my heart, and so for that reason, these are definitely my favourite pair. Moving on now to these amazing red boots. Let's pop these on and see how these look. Okay, now just for the buckles. I do also like to tuck these laces away. I don't really like them hanging out because I think it looks a little bit messy. So I'll just tuck that down. These buckles I do have on the side because I haven't yet got round to changing them round to how I like them, but they do look nice either way. Last one, I really could do with someone here to help me with these. Okay, and that is the red ones on. Let me give you a closer look. Okay, so one thing I want to point out initially with the difference between the black and red boots is the age of them. As I said before, the black boots I've had for many, many years, and they are a much worn, much loved boot. Whereas the red ones are very, very new, and I've only worn them a handful of times. So the condition of them will look different, and that may affect the way that they look aesthetically today in these close-ups. So these red boots are exactly the same as the black ones, the Pleaser Flamingo 3028. Again, 4-inch platform, 8-inch heel, and have that super shine, beautiful buckles, lace front, zip inner, everything is the same. Same style boot, just a different colour. I'm sure you will agree that the shine on these boots is absolutely amazing, and it's very, very hard to choose a favourite between the black and the red. My main reason for buying these boots was to go with my red latex catsuit that I got last year. I really wanted to create an all red look, and that's exactly what these boots enabled me to do. And I actually shared a video on my YouTube channel here of me trying that red latex on along with the boots, and it didn't disappoint. It looked absolutely amazing. I've also enjoyed wearing these boots with lots of my other outfits, including creating some black and red combinations as well as some all red looks. I've really enjoyed wearing these red boots so far with latex, PVC. My favourite so far has to be the red latex catsuit and these boots. That combo was super amazing. I really am a big fan of the all red look. I'm really looking forward to wearing these a lot more with lots of my different outfits. Since I loved the black pair so much, it was a no-brainer to get them in a different colour. Do I have a favourite? I have to say the black ones will forever be my favourite. Like I said earlier, I've got a soft spot for them because they were the first thigh-high boot that I bought, and I will wear them until the day they die, which is probably going to be pretty soon, to be honest. I have noticed today as well, trying them both on back to back, this red pair, with them being so new, it still has that beautiful tight stiffness in the fit, which I seem to have lost a little bit in the black pair, and that's just because the boots have stretched just from wearing them so much and taking them on and off. I really can feel a big difference between them now that I've got these on. These feel so beautifully fitted and tight round the legs, whereas the black ones do tend to slouch down and move a little bit when I wear them. So I think that is obviously a factor of the of the age. You know, they're very old boots. But yeah, at least it proves that I absolutely love them and I've worn them to death, which, you know, they've lived a good life. So which pair were your favourite? Did you prefer the black pair or the red pair? You'll have to let me know, as always, in the comments. This catsuit, by the way, if you are interested, is from Love Honey, and I'll drop the link in my description. Okay, and that's a wrap. Thank you very much for joining me for this shiny boot video. Do let me know which pair you prefer in the comments, and I shall look forward to sharing more shiny content with you on this channel very soon. Don't forget that if you become a member of my YouTube channel and you want to support my content further, you will be rewarded with exclusive photos of outfits just like these. So thank you for watching. All that's left for me to say is keep smiling, stay shiny, stay positive, and have a wonderful day. Bye.